You are connected with support. How can I help you?
You're picking up the phone pretending that you want to help people, but you really want to rob them.
I want you to understand, legally and federally, I know what type of time waster you are.
Do you want people to empty their bank account?
Why would you waste my precious time?
We call scammers. And man, they say the dumbest stuff.
Go ahead, please.
Hey, do not call this number again. Okay?
Thank you for calling. You are speaking to Daniel from the computer refund team. How may I help you today?
Yes. Hi. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Yes. Is this the Harmony?
What?
The Harmony? I'm looking for a date. I need to get a date for Valentine.
Thanks for calling the customer support. How can I help you?
Oh, I'm so glad that you answered me. Customer support. Yes. Is this the Harmony, right? I'm looking for a date.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, good.
What?
Good. You say you can help me, right? Because I need a date to celebrate Valentine. I don't want to be alone tonight. So can you hook me
You
up?
really want that?
Excuse me?
Thank you for calling. You are speaking to Daniel from the computer refund team. How may I help you today?
Oh, Daniel, I am glad that you answered me because I need a refund. I need a refund.
Do you know that why you are getting the refund?
Yes, I need a refund, please.
Like where you want the refund, in your hands or in your mouth?
No, you can deposit it. I accept direct deposit on my account.
I think it will be very good if you will take it into your mouth.
No, I'd rather have it on my bank account.
Have you heard about deep throat? Do you heard about deep throat?
No, I haven't. Tell me. No, tell me about it. Can you tell me about
Okay,
it?
I'll tell you.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, thank you for calling me, ma'am. Geek Spot. How may I help you?
Yes. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear your name.
Mm-hmm. So you
I need some assistance.
computer, right?
No, yes. Actually, I need assistance with my with my account. I'm trying to sign in because I need to sign in and I can't. And I have a big problem. I have a big
Yeah.
problem. Yeah, because
Which problem
the
you
last
have?
day,
Which problem you have?
yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. The last date that you sent me, it was too ugly, so I don't want him anymore. And I need a date for tonight. It's Valentine's, and I want to celebrate it. But the last date that you sent me was ugly. I want somebody more, athletic and handsome. Do you have anybody like that?
Tonight's the Valentine Day, right?
Yes, and I need a date.
So you want to go with me on your date?
That sounds good.
You want to go with me?
Yeah, that could work. Are you handsome?
Yeah, I'm handsome.
Are you handsome?
I'm so handsome.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, then I would like to. Yes. Because the last date that you sent me, it was ugly. I don't want him anymore. So,
I'm not
so if
ugly.
you're handsome,
I'm not
can you
ugly.
describe?
Just
Oh. Oh, that's good. Can you describe yourself?
yeah, I also do. But
Okay, tell me.
yeah,
How tall are you?
how tall I am?
How tall? Yeah. And what is your name?
My name is John Wilson.
John Wilson. Okay, I like that name.
Yeah.
Yeah, the name
Yeah.
works. Okay. Okay, how tall are you?
So first of all, you need to be sitting in front of your computer. Then I can give you the refund amount. All right?
Oh, okay. Yes, because that day was ugly. I wanted a refund for the last day that you sent me. It was ugly. So I need a refund for that.
No,
Okay. But how tall are you?
I'm 6
Are you
feet
handsome? Really? Are you really handsome, or you just
Yeah.
kidding, or you just want a date with me? Maybe you just want to go out with me and you're saying that you're handsome. Are you tall, dark, and handsome?
Ma'am.
Because if you are, I can recommend you. If you are, I can recommend you to my friends. I have a lot of friends. They can call you also.
You are kidding with me, right? You are kidding with me.
No, I do really need a date for tonight. It's Valentine. I don't want to be alone.
Thank you for getting connected to cancellation department. How can I help you?
Yes, I need to cancel. I need to cancel my date.
Okay.
Because the guy that you sent me is ugly. I don't like him. So can you cancel my date,
Okay.
please?
I will cancel it.
This is Justin. How may I help you today?
Yes, I have a problem and I was wondering if you can help me.
I'm sorry, ma'am,
Hello?
I didn't get you. Can you just repeat yourself once again? Yes, ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear
yes,
me
ma'am,
now?
I can hear you. Can you just repeat?
Oh.
Yes, ma'am, I can hear
that
you. Can you just repeat your concern again?
Yes, I have a problem and I need your help.
Okay, what kind of problem are you facing right now, ma'am?
Oh, my goodness. I don't know how to say this, but I don't have a date for tonight. And tonight's Valentine's, and I don't want to spend it alone. So I need you to. The last time I called your company, I got a very bad date. He was rude. He used bad language, and for tonight, I want you to send me somebody, a gentleman, and a handsome man. I don't want an ugly man. I want somebody who's tall, dark skin, well dressed, and he should at least bring me flowers. At least one orchid, you know. So I will
miss.
look good in
May
front
I
of
know?
everybody.
Okay, miss. May I know who you are trying to reach exactly?
This is the dating services, isn't it? This is the phone for the dating service?
Just a moment.
Yes, please.
Yes, ma'am. Right. So,
Okay.
the requirement,
So,
the
do you
kind
have
of
any?
requirement you are telling me right now. Just a moment, please. Just hold the line.
Yes. Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, miss. I have all. Are you still there?
I am waiting for your help.
Yes, ma'am. We have some options available here, but for that, you will have to pay some additional fee.
Oh, I don't have a problem
Which
with
can
that. I
be
have a lot of
approved.
money. I have a lot of money. That's not an issue.
Okay, that's great. That will be a refundable money in case if you don't like the option.
Okay.
We will provide you the 100% refund. Okay, but you will have to make a
Okay.
payment in advance. Okay, and for that you
Okay,
will
that's
have to
fine.
make a visit to any nearby store. You have to make a visit
Yes.
to any nearby store like Dollar General,
Okay.
7-Eleven, or any nearby grocery store. So can you
Yes.
please let me know which store do you have at this moment nearby?
Yes, I do have a stores nearby, but what kind of a store do I need to look for?
Like CVS, 7-Eleven, or any regular grocery pharmacy store?
Oh, yes, I do have that kind of stores here. Yes. So what do I need to do at the store? Do you have
First
a
of all,
service there at the store?
ma'am, you have to go there. No, ma'am. By visiting there, you'll have to make the payment for the services, and then I'll show you the all options.
Oh, I didn't know
But
they
you have
have
to
a
go there
cashier
right
for
now
that.
by staying on the line with me.
Yeah, but I didn't know you have that kind of services at the store. All this time I've been
No,
at the
ma'am.
store and I
Actually,
didn't know.
ma'am,
So you have the
listen to me,
payment
ma'am.
services.
Listen to me, ma'am.
Yes.
Listen to
Yes.
me, ma'am. Listen to me, ma'am.
Yes.
The services
Yes, I
are not
am.
going to be provided by the store people. Okay?
Oh.
You will have to just pay. You will have to just make the payment over there. The services will be provided by us only. We're gonna send some person in person to meet you. Okay? You can date them. You can spend some time with them, and you can see if you can go if they are according to your requirement or not.
Yes. But are you sure you have somebody with those requirements?
Yes, ma'am. We have
Is it
every kind of requirement written here.
okay?
We have
That's
so many
great.
options will be there who exactly meet the requirement. And you're gonna be very happy after meeting them. But before that, you have to make a visit to the store. Can you please let me know which store we have nearby?
That's great because the last time that you sent me an ugly guy and he was rude and he oh my god, he treated me like garbage. I was so upset.
Okay,
I was very upset. Actually, can you give me a
sorry,
refund for that day?
Okay.
Can you give me a
I'm
refund?
sorry, what did you say?
Can you get me a refund? Can you get me a refund because I'm very unsatisfied with the service last time. Maybe I can get a credit.
Man,
Yeah? Hello?
Wait. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Take.
Good morning, everyone.
How are you today?
It's my third or fourth day without a car. I've lost track. I'm cooped up in this apartment, and
oh my God.
I've spent a fortune on Uber rides. And yesterday, actually, I Ubered to the store to buy some things, and I left the stuff in the back of the Uber, and I had to try to figure out how to contact the driver, and then I had to pay an extra $15 for her to return everything.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Other than that, I'm doing good.
Oh my God.
And I got to wake up today, and we heard Betty Bam Bam first thing in the morning.
Yeah, everyone, that was our own Betty Bam Bam. I didn't even ask her if I could use it, so Betty, sorry if you didn't want me to. But I thought it was super cute, and I don't think we played one of your videos in a while, so that's why I queued yours up. But she has the best scam baiting voice. I love her voice.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of Betty Bam Bam, and she's someone who doesn't always want to just promote herself or her channel, but I mean, I think everyone that listens to her videos and watches them will definitely fall in love with her videos.
Yeah, for sure. I totally agree. My problem is...
And her...
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
No, her videos, it's usually the scammers that are extra creepy and perverted, where it's like if you compare them to somebody like me, like you'll hear me saying crazy shit, but I mean, she puts up with all of their nonsense, and it just goes right over, she lets it go right over her head and just kind of keeps going on with her intention of wasting their time.
Yeah, and she does it so sweetly.
Skill. It really is.
Yeah, no matter...
patience mixed with the voice.
Yep, no matter what they say to her, she just sounds so sweet. So she
yeah.
Even if she's fussing at them or whatever, she still sounds sweet. So
right. Like in the video we just saw, I mean, they're asking her, "Do you know what deep throat is?" No, can you please tell me?
Yeah.
It's like, it's just amazing. I've always been a fan.
Me too. My problem is that YouTube never tells me that people recommend videos. I guess because I'm not on there much. So, this one's 2 weeks old, and I totally missed it. So, once I happened to see it last night, I was like, oh, I gotta air this one. This one's cute.
Yep. There's a ton of ones on there.
Yeah. Plus, Betty has been such an awesome mod for me. She always comes. She helps me. She set up stuff in my Discord, so we appreciate everything that she does. Thank you, Betty, and the other mods, New Moon and Raz. Thank you guys so much. And DA, thank you for re-membershiping. Morning, Ryan Z. How are you today? And good morning, Big Funny Giant and Scott. It's great to see everyone. Thank you guys for joining us. We have some bloggers that are coming on. They also have a YouTube channel, but I didn't realize they had a YouTube channel. I thought they mostly just had a website. So I didn't queue up any of their videos because I didn't even realize that. So that's my fault. Somehow I missed that on their website.
You know, I forgot. I was trying to do some research yesterday, and I went to... if you add ing to their name, like scambait.net, if you do scambaiting.net, it was suspended. I got nervous. So it was a different website I was trying to check out. But they I like them because they mess with the Nigerian, a lot of the those emails that people get, kind of like when we had Pleasant Green on, and Pleasant Green does a lot of stuff. So their website is kind of a lot of those text threads, and they have some videos about that on their YouTube channel, and some cool animation and funny voices and things like that. So I'm excited to talk with these guys.
Internet not working. That's great, Chester.
Yeah, I thought it was melted. It's so hot over there. I thought maybe it melted his internet.
Yeah. Well, I have an ongoing bait from yesterday. Anyone that's up on my Twitch, I have a Microsoft guy. He's supposed to call me around 10:30 to 11. So we'll see if he calls. The only problem is that I have trouble. I use OBS for YouTube, and sometimes I have trouble showing my VM. So I might end and restart. I don't know yet. or I might just do it here. And if y'all can't see it, it's not it's not gonna be that much to see, but he's gonna call, I think, and I think what he's gonna have me do is take all my money out of the bank to secure it somehow. I think that's what's gonna happen. So I'll finish that bait up today for those that were in my Twitch yesterday. Good morning, David Bryan.
Yeah, I'll be. What's up, David? I'll be hitchhiking at around 10:45, so I'll probably have to leave because I have to go figure out my car situation.
Yeah.
But I tried hitchhiking, but I didn't really have much luck the other day.
Yeah, I could see.
But I was wearing a hockey mask and covered in blood and holding a chainsaw.
Right.
And nobody picked me up. Nobody would pick me up. So we'll see how it goes. I might have to Uber it again. KDA Scambaiters just made a good point, because I just looked at the chat real quick. Betty, exactly. Mary has the same style, so sweet, and they get perverted. They just kind of talk about something else and act in a different way. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Mary as well.
No, I mean, it was just Microsoft, but I don't know. They took a long time to discuss what to do, like an hour. They were discussing what to do with me, so they must have some kind of big plans. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Takeout makes a good point. You didn't show any leg. You need to show leg when you hitchhike.
Yeah, I mean, Takeout, the Scott, they all have good ideas. So
yeah.
Maybe today I'll just be out there in my budgie smugglers holding the chainsaw and, with a hockey mask, and we'll see if anyone picks me up. It is New York. I mean, I can't be the craziest person here.
Yep. And what's it like up there now? Is it still as hot, or is it cooler?
No, it's actually not that bad. It's a lot cloudier right now where I am. I don't know if the other people in the chat are experiencing the same thing, or what part of New York people are from, but it's been cloudy here. It was a little nice early evening last night, but it's not like unbearably hot this week, so it's cool.
Awesome.
And I've actually, without a car, I think I walked like 10,000 steps yesterday.
That's great.
So there are some good, there's some good things to it, except, all the money and the time just for a freaking window is annoying.
Yeah, I can imagine. That sounds annoying. I hate dealing with crap like that.
Yep. And it would have been a perfect couple days to call scammers, and I didn't even really get to mess with them because just weird sleep patterns and numbers and weird stuff. So I didn't get too many calls in, but
yeah.
Yep. Not a lot going on here.
That's awesome. Well, I'm feeling stressed. I got a lot going on this week. I need to work on my People's Call Center video, which, by the way, don't forget I'll be having the Scamorama Scam Crawl. I'm going to be getting some of y'all, if anyone, I'm going to be asking some of you guys if you'll stop by, say hi, in the stream. And we're going to have our watch party on the 20th, but I'm feeling stressed because it's like Jim Browning, Pierogi, Pleasant Green, Carl Rock, Deo. They're all releasing videos on the same day. Release a video at the same time. No pressure.
No pressure. No pressure.
So I'm feeling kind of stressed. I'm going to work on it today, so. But anyway, well, that's a shame you didn't get to call scammers. There wasn't a whole lot there, and Monday is the Independence Day there, so I have a feeling that there will be very little scammers working on Monday. Which is good.
That's true. That's true. A lot going on. We just had International Clown Week.
Mm-hmm.
That ended on the 7th. I don't even know what day it is. What are we on, the 11th? The 10th, 11th?
Yeah.
And then Independence Day is on Monday, right?
Yeah. Indian Independence Day from Britain. They're happy to get away from you, Chester.
August just is just a crazy month for holidays, and then after that we have September, and I believe Christmas is it falls on the 25th this year, right?
Yep. I think so.
Oh, you think so? Okay.
Oh, it's
I'll
also
check my calendar.
yeah. Check your calendar. It's also National Presidential Joke Day. I should have made up a joke.
I don't know if there's that many jokes we can come up with about our president. They might have already been all taken.
Yeah, I'm not good at making jokes. That's what I have DA for. So yesterday, I think it was DA gave me a line to say to the scammer, and I literally couldn't deliver it because I kept laughing.
Yeah.
So it was pretty bad.
I mean, I picture DA like it being like if we were in a studio and we were talking with headphones, he would be right next to us and he'd be writing stuff down on pieces of paper and handing it to us.
I know.
Funny shit for us to say like a comedy writer. That's just how I picture it.
Well, we'll have to get him there because that's what I'm hoping for us next year. I'm hoping we have a studio. You'll move down to where the studio is, and we can just sit in the same room, do our show, and then we'll have DA come and pass us sticky
We'll
notes.
down there by next year.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen with global warming and everything. So it might be 10 degrees cooler next year on average.
Yeah, and we'll have DA come and just pass us sticky notes the whole time.
Yep. I would be down for that.
Yeah, that's true. I do hate politics. Very, very, very much hate politics. So I've been telling everyone that comes on.
Stay away from it.
Yeah.
but I'm okay with it. But we won't discuss it. But eventually, I'll go nuts on a different channel. I don't care about politics. I think it's funny.
I hate politics.
But people do get mad. It's smart not to discuss it because certain people will just desub and they take it very seriously. So it's smart not to talk about it.
Well, and I just hate it because I don't really have much interest in it and quote unquote like researching it. And so all the information people get or I would get is from the media, and the media's corrupted by what's going on with the politics, so you never know the true story of what's going on or whatever. So I just don't like to
I agree.
Go there.
I like to have discussions and learn from the other side. Like say I'm on one side, I want to hear about good points, and maybe you'll sway me or I'll look at things differently. But the problem is nowadays it's very hard to find somebody right in the middle. Everyone's so one-sided, and it leads to families not talking and in our case desubs and haters. So it's better just not to voice your opinions. I've noticed in that area, so it's tough. And
I really don't have.
Hopefully, people will change and look at themselves and be able to listen to both sides.
Yeah, and I'm not in the middle or on either side. Like, I'm way outside, like, on the other, like, in the stands, not watching, eating popcorn, not paying attention. So, I don't have a side. Hi, JC. I don't have a side, and I'm not in the middle. I'm just completely removed from it at this point, so... That's why I don't want to even talk about it, I guess.
I mean, we're here to mess with scammers, and it doesn't matter what side you're on. If you like people messing with scammers and scam knowledge, then you're in the right place. So we're not. Everybody's welcome. We don't care what you think. As long as you're not racist or evil or trash other baiters, you're always welcome here.
Yeah. Yep. Very true. Morning, Tetra. Great to see you. Yeah, I'm in the nosebleed section, and I'm only there to eat the popcorn. Like I do with football games.
Well said.
That's what I do with football, too. Hey, Robin. I don't go to football games to watch football. I just go to, because it's fun to watch people cheer and to eat popcorn. So, same thing.
Somebody once told me they just go there to watch men touch other men in the backside.
I do enjoy that.
I didn't know. Well, speaking of that, I just started watching this show on Netflix called Elite. It's kind of like this soap opera that takes place in Spain, but it's dubbed in English. And I got so hooked on it, and that's the other reason why I wasn't making too many calls. I was like so wrapped up in this stupid.
What is it called?
This drama. It's just an amazing. It's just a crazy ride of a show.
What is it called?
So I recommend Elite.
Elite. Okay.
Yep. It's about a preppy school, and there's all kind. It's like a Cruel Intentions meets I don't know, some kind of murder show, Law and Order, mixed in with a cheesy storyline, and then with the bad dubbing. But it was cool. I mean, there's a reason why I watched 2 seasons within 2 days.
Yeah, it must have been good.
Well, yeah, but what I find good might not suit everybody, but I was definitely hooked on that show.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I'll have to try it.
What's up, Whit?
Except
no, you're too busy.
Yeah, the last thing I need right now is to get hooked on the show because I've purposely been trying not to put on any TV or anything because I don't know what to do with this video, but I really need to get it in gear because I have like 1 week. So I'm really nervous. Oh, well, thank you, MFY. MFY was so bored he came to our stream. He or she.
Oh, what's up, MF? MF, you're always welcome here.
Yeah. Well, glad to have you. Well, Chester.
Absolutely.
I think it's time for some Chester draws. What do you think?
It's always time for draws. What's up, Johnny Broadway?
Calling Chester draws now. Sorry,
I
didn't. And here's Chester draws with breaking news.
Hi, each and everyone. Thanks very much, and apologies for earlier on. It gave me a bit of a scare as well. Just no Wi-Fi, no Ethernet, nothing. But hey, I'm back with you guys.
That Queen's fault you guys got over there.
Yeah, could be. I guess that you want to hear some news.
Yeah.
I would like it. I mean, I always look forward to your stories and your fact finding, and just you keep everything interesting. I mean, otherwise, I just know I know just what I see on YouTube, and it's good for me to have my knowledge expanded of what's going on in the world.
Yeah,
so take
for
it
sure, for sure.
Thank you. Thanks, CJ. Thanks, Take. I've got some disturbing news. Earlier on this week,
that video made it out.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Your secret is still safe. It's still on the dark web.
Yeah, I'll never be mayor.
I think I've seen the bidding has now gone up to about 47 cents.
That's more than I'm worth.
Anyway, this is slightly different. An 11-year-old boy, Jeremy, I can't pronounce his, Ryzakanov, was basking in the afterglow after he'd scored a big sale while working at his lemonade stand at a busy intersection in his home or near his home in Washington. A man bought about $20 worth of snacks and drinks from his cooler, and the boy planned to use the profits to keep building his business while sending a portion of the funds to people in war-torn Ukraine. But suspicion started to nag at Jeremy after the customer walked away from the stand, where aside from lemonade he sells popcorn, cotton candy and a variety of sodas. The $100 bill the man had given him didn't feel right, and its colouring seemed off, so he went to a nearby gas station where the gas clerk gave him the bad news. Nope, not real. So he gave $80 in change for the fake $100 plus the goods. So how can people do that? I mean, it's bad enough that they're doing it on the internet, but they're doing it in person as well now to 11-year-old kids.
So, how did he get the $80? So the clerk at the gas station gave him $80?
No. Sorry.
He gave the idiot back the $80 because he spent $20.
Yep. So he must have been doing quite well at his little lemonade
that's a terrible
stand.
Story.
Yeah, but there is sort of good news. Online donors who saw his little story have donated him $25,000 to help rebuild his business.
Oh,
wow.
Let me get this straight. He loses $80.
Yep.
And he makes $25,000.
Yep.
Wow.
Jeremy has spoken. So, I mean, that's like the best profit ever. So, I mean, it's a silver lining there. I mean, it's a bad thing that there's idiots like that in the world that would rip off a kid like that or anybody. But it worked out in his favor.
Yep. Yeah. So we've got to come up with a scheme, where you lose something and we'll start an online a thing for you for your cruise to Australia.
Mm-hmm.
I left my stuff in the Uber car yesterday. I mean, maybe I'll start a GoFundMe. But no, anyway, that's a happy ending. I mean, that's a real happy ending. It's not like the kind of happy endings you get at Miss Kim's down below where I live. That's a true good. I feel so better.
There are good people out there.
Yeah.
There's another scammer story that I liked. This was from a couple of weeks back, and thanks to B for keep behind the bars for keep on reminding me about this story. Scammers in India were arrested. They basically staged a fake cricket match. They had everything. So they had farm labourers, had the uniforms of Indian team. So Sven will probably know more about this than us. They hired a field in Gujarat, set up cameras. They got labourers and local unemployed people hired to masquerade as players, and they had sort of uniforms. And then the games were streamed live on YouTube to unsuspecting betting operators in Russia. So Indian scammers
in Russia. Why does Russia want to watch cricket in India?
Gambling.
Oh, okay. So did they make any money off this cricket game?
I'm guessing they must have done, because the amount of money that they spent setting it all up, even down to they had maybe we should reach out to them for the technical side, because they had crowd noises and everything apparently.
Wow, that sounds awesome.
So anyway, the people behind the con, because gambling in India betting on cricket apparently is illegal. 4 men have been arrested. So
that's
betting on cricket is definitely illegal in India. So it's about the only thing that's illegal in India, scamming wise.
Let's scam billions of dollars for people and get away with it, but don't put it on cricket.
Yeah. That was 4 people arrested, so the police were doing something about scammers, albeit not the right sort of scammer.
That's a lot for just 4 people.
I suspect there's a hell of a lot more people involved, but only 4 have been arrested and charged with criminal conspiracy and gambling. So I mean, this whole cricket thing is big business in India. There's 10 teams in this particular league, and the TV media rights alone, 5.2 billion pounds. So, you know, $5.5 billion US. That's for the next 5 years.
Wow.
So, you know, big business for cricket. So, yeah, these guys, they think of ways to get in and steal your money. Well, in the Russians' case.
Wow, pretty impressive, really.
Yep. So the lengths that these people will go.
Hey, Cheech is here 3 times. I don't know what that's about. What's up, Cheech? Beautiful name.
Hi, Cheech.
Bye, Cheech. Ooh. It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, moving on. We over here in the UK are suffering an unusual sort of weather, i.e. that it's hot. We're not used to that. I guess you're having the same sort of issues as well. But had you considered skiing in Africa?
No, I haven't considered Africa at all. Doing anything in Africa.
But you never know. So I'm sitting here on the edge of my seat because you're going to tell me that there's some kind of mountain there that I don't know about, because I never thought skiing was possible in even California until that's a big thing. You always think of beaches and beautiful weather, and you know, California has all the seasons, just like a lot of places do.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, there's a tiny country, Lesotho. It's a mountain kingdom completely surrounded by South Africa. It has an obscure geographical claim to its fame, as it's the only country on Earth where every inch of its territory sits more than 1,000 meters, or that's 3,280 feet above sea level, and that gives Lesotho snow in the southern hemisphere's winters. And while cold winters aren't rare in South Africa, snow is, and ski resorts are even rarer. So at an altitude of over 3,000 meters, that's 9,842 feet, Afriski is the only operating ski resort south of the equator. And there's quotes for here from someone from where is she from Soweto in South Africa, saying she's never seen snow in her entire life, but she travelled a short distance from South Africa to a skiing vacation she thought she'd never take. And there's photos on here, some very weirdly dressed people with skis and snowboards. But there you go.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Interesting.
It's coming up on chat now.
You know, I've always been fascinated by South Africa because on the one side, you hear horror stories that it's so dangerous, and then you look up the 10 best places to live if you want to save money and get more money or live longer for the amount of money you're going to bring, and they're recommending that you go there. But I always hear horror stories about different farmers getting stabbed because they're doing this, and I don't know. I would just like to get somebody on one time from South Africa just to kind of set the record straight. I'm very fascinated by that area of the world.
I'm having visited South Africa a few times myself. Yeah, I mean it's like any other country.
Yeah, that's kind of what I always thought.
Joburg. I personally wouldn't go. It's a big metropolitan. Went to Cape Town. Had no issues, felt very comfortable walking around, followed the garden route, which is a sort of like a Route 66 equivalent.
It sounds like a resort. Cape Town, right? It sounds like a beach town.
Yeah, well, you got Table Mountain. In fact, they got penguins there.
That's all you needed to say, bro. Penguins yeah, I'm there.
Yep, they've got penguins there. A beautiful, beautiful country. We travelled, and this is the travel part of the news. We travelled west to east along the garden route, which is quite a lot of their vineyards. Yeah, we took us about 10 days to travel because once we stopped off at a winery, that was it. I couldn't drive.
Now, well, good for you that you had a good time. Now,
yeah.
Let me ask you though, if you were next to a South African citizen, like, did they sound like? Can you tell the difference between the accents? Between yours and his or hers?
Oh yeah. Well, it depends on who you speak to.
Because here's my idea. I want to have a sitcom of 3 young ladies, and I want one of them to be from South Africa, one of them to be from England, and one of them to be from Australia. And they all have like a beautiful accent. But to the average viewer, I don't know if they would know the difference between all 3 of the accents.
Oh yeah, easy to tell.
I think you say that because you're there,
distinct.
But I mean, I don't know. Before I met you and some other people from Australia, I don't know if I'd be able to tell you guys apart.
Yeah. Well, my humble opinion, you can. They are definitely very different accents.
But you're more like worldly than like the average schmo like myself. Like, I didn't branch out and speak to people from England or Australia or South Africa before. So if I just heard, I would probably assume everybody's got the British accent.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a lot more people in the world that are smarter than me. Actually, I know there are. But, I mean, I'm just wondering if that would sell. I mean, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, but I mean, when you first said 3 ladies, I thought I was going to have to press a censor button. But I think you recovered on that one.
Yeah, it'll be like a Friends, international Friends type of sitcom. But anyway, I just gave away a multi-billion-dollar idea, probably, but somebody can run with that.
Yeah. I mean, many of our listeners have probably got or have had kids and now they're grandparents, but whatever. I mean, there's a story now that's is labeling, is sort of bouncing around on social media. Back in the day, it was if you lost a tooth, you wrote a letter to the tooth fairy, put the tooth under the pillow, and in the morning you'd wake up with a £1 or $1 sort of note. Well, a girl's tooth fairy was labelled as bratty by parents who were shocked at the amount of cash she was asking for. Rather than the $1.
Bratty tooth fairy.
Yeah. In the note she wrote, and this is a little girl, she would even like more cash than she got from a tooth last year. It says, "Dear Mum, Dad, Tooth Fairy, can I please have $25? Want more money than last time, or else I will be mad."
You can't blame her for trying.
Yeah, but
right. That's a smart kid right there.
Yeah, but is that inflation? Are we now, as I say, where it was $1 or £1, is it now $25? Have I lost touch?
Gas prices have gone through the roof. I got to stick with the kid on this one. I don't know if I like her approach, but I mean, she was bratty, but she didn't use the term, Mom, what time's that bitch coming? I need the money. She had a little bit more class. So, I don't know. I'm sticking with the kid on this one.
You got to go for it.
And how much did she get the year before?
Story doesn't say.
Well, let's say she got a couple dollars, right? And she asked for 25 this time. Maybe she gets 10. She started higher. She's negotiating.
Yeah. As someone has replied to this story, dear child, here's $1 for your tooth. The other $24 is going into your anger management therapy fund. Love, Mum, Dad, Tooth Fairy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's I don't think she did anything wrong.
Well, yeah, it's out there. They're as I say, they're much more savvy now. Kids of today.
But does nobody think the whole concept of the tooth fairy is super creepy?
I mean, yeah, you learn to look the other way, though. That's what the tooth fairy kind of teaches you, because you know it's creepy. Somebody's coming into your room when you're sleeping and putting money under your pillow, but it's showing you that you'll do a lot of creepy things for money in life. So I think it's important that we keep the tooth fairy alive.
Yeah, CJ, you got to be careful, because Santa is real, along with the Easter Bunny.
Thanks, MJ.
And everything else like that. So be careful what you wish for.
Thank you so much, MJ.
Yeah, that was really nice, MJ.
Well, I would prefer to just... I mean, what's the point of it, though? Like, do kids have... I don't remember feeling any kind of emotional attachment to my teeth, that when they fell out, it was some traumatic event that someone had to pay me. Like, who started this and why? Is what I want to know.
I bet you can look it up on Google. Why the tooth fairy started, right?
Yeah, it's the Teamsters, I think. Local. Local 27. But yeah, so yeah, don't. Santa is definitely real, along with the Easter Bunny and all the other ones, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I'm right with you. We need all of them.
That could start a debate off, CJ.
So I lost a bridge not too long ago, and it was about 3 teeth on the side. I'm wondering if I put that under my pillow, could I ask for like $200?
No, I was going to say, for that kind of repair job, you're probably going to need and add an extra 0 to it.
I mean, yeah, that lady who comes into my room in the middle of the night and goes underneath my pillow, she needs to know I don't have dental insurance. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to try it.
Moving on. Thanks to Bramble Rose for passing this one on. It's another dream job for you.
All right, I need a job.
Beer drinking. We've had the confectionery.
Candy.
Yep, candy. We've had the sleeping. How about living in a luxury villa in the Maldives for an entire year?
So
living where?
Move to the villa, and then you can work from home by drinking beer and tasting candy.
Yep. And have the mattress, and you can sleep as well.
Oh, that's the other job, the snoozeologist. Yep. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, bring it. Let me know. What's this opportunity? What do I need to do? Where am I going?
Right, well, it's in the Maldives, and the successful applicant gets to live and work on the island, earning $750 a month. I mean, that you say that's not much, but I mean, it's all inclusive. But the villa that you'll be staying in would cost normally $36,500 per night. So you get to live in that villa entirely free, and your only duties is running a bookstore.
Which I've done before.
A bookstore?
You have the credentials.
That's right. Good old Borders Books. I knew there was a reason I spent a year at Borders Books.
So yeah, I mean, keep them coming, everyone. If you find a new job for Take. Send them to me, and I'll read them out in the news for you.
Yeah, or if you just want to come up to me and punch me in the face and knock more teeth out, then I can make money that way too. The tooth fairy, real and living in New York City.
Well, yeah, but as long as she isn't dressed in a hockey mask and got a chainsaw as well.
Hey, let's keep it clean.
Yeah. CJ, this
Yes.
one is for you.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah. Someone by the name of Kim Windell Nocos, as Nocos, claims to have come back in time almost 70 years to warn mankind of its impending doom.
Oh.
According to Kim, the people of South Carolina, and I believe that's where you hail from, should be preparing themselves for the worst hurricane in history, which they claim will strike the state later this month. In a post in Facebook, the Time Hopper says that the storm will strike on the 14th of August and will wreak havoc in the area, leading to the loss of many lives. So,
wow.
Please, can you move? Can you change state on August 14th?
Wow, I will definitely. I've been trying to time travel for so long. How come other people get to time travel and not me? That's the bigger question.
Yeah, there's that. But I think you just lose days rather than sort of jump about. I think that's more alcohol related.
Well, yeah, CJ has all the fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and me too. Well, if you get that job of the beer drinking, yeah, who knows? Take you're going to lose several days as well potentially.
That's all right. I've lost enough days in my life. What a way to lose days. But man, that's crazy. Well, CJ, be well.
Thank you.
We'll miss you.
Thank you so much. Make sure you
please look into changing locations before the 14th. I don't know if that's possible or not, but we're with you. Whatever you decide.
Do I get to pick your replacement co-host on this show, or
no? Well, just go up to New York.
You're always welcome here.
I would rather just pick a replacement co-host on the show. Let's see who I can pick. I'll think about it.
I'm not going anywhere, though. It would be you. I would have to pick someone new.
No, I'm going to pick for you.
Oh, you're going to pick for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And that's my last wish.
I don't think it would... as much as I love everybody and I could think of some good people, I don't know if you're ever going to be replaceable.
What about Amber Heard? I think I'll pick her. Amber Heard.
Well, listen, Amber Heard, I mean, she's done with these adult movies she's about to do. I'll talk with her.
So, yeah, that's it. Just a warning for you, CJ. Please look after yourself and anyone else in the state of South Carolina.
Yeah.
That's the news and weather reporting from Chester Draw's special roving everything reporter for WSCAM Radio, the Morning Scam Show. Now back to you at the studio.
Thanks, Chester. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you, Chester. Have a great day.
I couldn't imagine being driving to work without hearing Chester's amazing professional voice.
You're driving to work right now?
What's going on in the world.
How are you driving to work right now when you don't have a job or a car?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the typical person, but I mean, the person who's stuck in traffic right now, they have to hear Chester bring stories about the Tooth Fairy and the great story that had the happy ending about the lemonade child who was, robbed by some idiot. Just amazing. Nobody knows about those things. Chester does.
Yeah, this is the real news.
But that's the thing. Take. You don't have to turn your volume up in your car. Now you haven't got a window.
Yeah.
People can hear anyway.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I can't drive around like that. I'll get arrested again if they hear me yelling at. This is a funny story actually. I think I told CJ. I was talking to my landlord. I ran into her at the bakery that I frequent, and we were talking about my lease being renewed. And I said, people aren't complaining about me too much, are they? And she goes, no, you're the perfect tenant. But she said, I was just speaking with somebody about you, and we're curious to know what you do for a living. It sounds like you're on the phone teaching people how to be angry. and she's like, I don't know what language you're speaking half the time. It's always a different language. But I was like, it was like the best compliment ever. And I was thinking I was getting thrown out for raging too much. And she's sitting there saying they listen by my door sometimes and they hear me yelling.
I'm still waiting for your special guest, the homeless man outside your apartment. I don't. It's tough, even without a car. I go out there just to do my my bad habit for about 5 minutes. I try to walk about 500 steps each time, and then I go back inside. Like I don't feel like I have to sit in my car. Like there's no benches to sit on without getting harassed by some interesting person who's done 25 years for killing a family member, or somebody thinking I'm the mentally ill one. So it might be a while before I get a street person to talk with us.
Well,
I'm running. I need my car back.
Whoever the next guest is, CJ and Take, it will be absolutely brilliant. So really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And,
thank you so much.
This is Chester signing out. Have a great, safe day, everyone.
Yep.
Yeah,
have a great day,
for
Chester.
The guys from scambait.net.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Chester.
Later, man.
Bye.
I know that before I met you, Take, I was a lot less angry, so you've definitely taught me how to be angry.
No, I think it's a natural progression. We've both been doing this for a year. We just kind of started from different experiences in our lives, and I think I was already there, and you got there after talking with these idiots for a year. I can't.
Yeah,
take all
for
the
sure.
credit. I think you were head that way
teasing
anyway.
you. Yeah, just teasing you for sure. Wow, that was awesome. Speaking of next week, we got some awesome guests lined up for next week. We have Artifice on Tuesday. And
I cannot wait.
And we have Harry Horror Show on Thursday. So I think both of those will be amazing. And then the following week, we're still planning, but I think Kelly might drop by. I need to set the date for her. And Deo.
Scambaits.
Yeah.
And Deo. That's an all-star 2 weeks.
Yep, for sure. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be an awesome few weeks.
Yep.
All right, well, let's work on it. It's going to take us a little bit to get our guests on. It's not a typical situation because I have to call them on numbers from different phones, so it'll take us a little bit to right, Scott? It'll take us a little bit to
you jerk.
No, I've been meaner sometimes. You just have to, they have to truly piss me off, but
That's like when that scammer was calling me, you dumb guy.
I know.
What you say when you get mad?
Yeah, that's like Pleasant Green. Like, his maddest that I saw him, and he said it exactly like this. He was like, you mother effer.
Yeah.
He didn't even yell or anything.
Right.
He's just like the calmest, coolest guy, so.
Right.
Anyway, well, let's go to a take break, and we will get all these people on the line. I decided to put a warning now on it that it's explicit, just in case someone joins and they're not expecting it. But I just put a little picture at the bottom.
Oh, good. Okay, yeah, a lot of F words. I don't remember if I sent you the one that has me having phone sex with the female scammer.
Oh, my God.
I forgot which one I sent you. But yeah, warning labels are good for all of my videos.
Yeah. So, love you too, Tetra. So, y'all be warned, this is probably explicit material, but also worth watching because it'll be hilarious. So, let's go to a take break.
No, well, thank you. No, it's been tough lately.
Yep. Let's go to a take break, and we will be back in a minute. Don't go anywhere unless you're going to sub to Take, whose link's pinned above, which, by the way, Tetra said he just subbed to you, so he or she, so thank you, Tetra.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So we will be right back.
Hey, go ahead, please. Don't hate the player. Hate the game, bitch. Hang up the fucking phone. Hang up the fucking phone, bitch!
Hello? Go ahead, please.
Thank you for calling customer support. How can I help?
Yeah, there's a big problem going on here. I don't know what's going on with my account, but I have a mongoose in my living room. I just woke up, sir. I don't know what's going on. Can you please help me?
Sir, what's the problem?
Well, I mean, there's a big problem. I wake up, I'm just going into the living room, and there's a mongoose sitting on my couch. He's wearing a Speedo, and he's watching TV. And then you guys called me. Can you help me with either of those problems? Sir?
Just give me a moment. Let me just check it here.
What are you going to check? Hurry up. I think he bites, actually.
I am sending a box to your house.
You're sending what to my house? I can't deal with you, sir. I'm going to call back and speak to somebody else. You sound very stupid.
Thank you for calling customer support. How can I help you today?
Hey, I just woke up and there's a goddamn mongoose in my living room. I think we got disconnected. Go ahead, please.
I beg your pardon, sir. What did you say?
There's a mongoose in my living room, sir. I really could use the help. I don't hear you. Am I audible to you? I can't hear you.
Yes, you're audible.
Okay.
How did he came into your house?
I don't know who put him there. You guys have been messing with me. I know you know who I am. And you keep thinking everything's my fault that you guys keep going to jail for scamming people. I don't do that. I'm not the guy, sir. I want to live in peace, and then you put a mongoose in my living room. Go ahead, please.
How can we put mongoose in your living room?
You guys can do a lot of things from where you are. How do you scam people?
Thank you for calling support. You're speaking with Sean. How may I help you?
Sean, I just woke up. What's going on over there today? Go ahead, please.
Yeah, it's really busy day, sir. You tell me. How's your day going on?
I just woke up. I don't know what's going on. What's going on in the world? Sean, tumhara asli naam kya hai?
Thank you for calling Amazon. How may I help you?
Is this Kevin? I told you to fix that phone, fucker. You're not listening to me.
May I speak with Jennifer?
She died. Why do you keep calling here, Gandu?
Thank you for calling Amazon. This is Kevin. How can I help?
Kevin, you're not listening to me. You're still in the Gandu factory. Your phone sucks. Your life sucks. Change both of them. Hang up on me. I'll call you right back. Aap mujhe block nahi kar sakte.
Thank you for calling Amazon. This is Kevin. How can I help you?
No, come on, Kevin. Fix your phone.
Welcome to Amazon. How can I help you?
What's going on today, fucker?
You fucker.
Hello?
Welcome to Amazon, sir. How can I help you today?
Oh, what's going on, dumb fuck? I'm so sorry. I was looking at the ducks. I'm here now. Can you help me?
Hello, welcome to Amazon. How may I help you?
Oh my heavens, you sound so stupid. Like you would get stabbed in a shootout. I'll call you right back. Hang up, I'll call you right back. You can't block me, you're too stupid.
Hello, welcome to Amazon. How may I help you?
Oh, it's just me again, fucker. No victim here. You're like, how does he do that? How did he get through so fast?
I want to...
Go ahead, please.
Hello, welcome to Amazon. How may I assist you?
Me again, bitch. Try again. No victim here. No rupee. Go take a glass of water and fuck yourself.
Welcome to Amazon. How can I help you?
Hey, what's going on, Chuthia? How are you? How's everything going?
Hello, welcome to Amazon. How may I help you?
You guys can't figure out how to block me, huh? I keep calling and calling and calling. Get a job.
Or what?
I don't understand you. Is there anyone there that speaks English that I can have a conversation with?
I'm speaking English, you son of a bitch.
You're not that good, though.
Then lick my butthole and go away.
I'll call you right back. I'll call you right back, bitch. You can't block me. You're too stupid, Chuthia.
Get lost. Get lost.
I will get lost, but I'm going to find my way back to you.
Fuck you, Chuthia.
Nothing can keep us apart, Gandu.
Now lick my butthole, you Gandu.
I'll call you right back. Hang up on me. You'll see.
Lick my puddle. Lick my puddle.
I got a stupid scammer on the line. Well, you're all stupid, but you're the stupidest.
I'm your wife's favorite, you know?
Yep, my wife, my daughter, my mother, they're all there. I know.
Yeah, I saw all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah,
Uh-oh. Somebody's scared to say, thank you for calling the Amazon. Get a job, bitch.
Lick my butthole.
It's me again, fucker.
Thank you for calling Amazon. This is Sam. How can I help you?
Sam, I don't know what's going on with your phone, but you sound like an Indian Darth Vader. Can you help me or not? Or should I call back and speak to somebody else who's more clear and smarter? Go ahead, please.
What happened with your Amazon, sir?
Well, don't worry about my Amazon. What happened with your phone? Actually, don't worry about your phone. What happened to your life?
Everything is going on good in my life, sir.
Well, except for you're scamming people and you're pretending you work at Amazon and you're a chuthia and you're a fucking loser. Something I said?
Thank you for calling. This is Sam. How can I help you?
Sam, we just spoke before. You are so stupid, man. You sound ridiculous. And your phone is still shit.
You too, sir.
I have a better phone than you. Nah. Why is your phone like that?
What number?
Are you new? They give you the bad phone, right?
Hey, don't worry. I'm all good.
Sam?
Don't you say goodbye?
Thank you for calling my cafe. This is Ryan. How can I help you?
Ryan, I'm hoping you could help me. I need to cancel a couple things. It's ridiculous over here. I got the phones going crazy. I got people outside. We got a big problem over here. Can you help me?
We can help you, sir.
Thank you. I hired a lot of people to do the work, and they didn't do it correctly. I wanted trees planted in front of my building because it's just too hot, and I figured I would get some shade. So I hired all you guys, and now they left, and I got big doodle dashers in my front of my building. It looks like just like a garden of doodle dashers. I can't have this. I'm going to get in trouble. They're going to arrest me. I cannot have big doodle dashers in front of my apartment. There's a row of these perverted things. Yeah, go ahead, please. I'm sorry?
Sir, can you listen? Sorry for your inconvenience. Sir, listen to me. Sorry for your inconvenience. We can definitely help you, sir.
I'm going to get arrested. I'm going to get arrested if you don't help me. I'm going to get in trouble, sir. I'm a little upset. I hired them to do the job. I only wanted was a little shade, and now I have a perverted garden of gigantic doodle dashers. I'm sorry? I can't hear you when you... Jesus Christ. The problem that's going on right here, sir, is when I'm talking, you're talking, and then I don't hear anything. I'm telling you, I have a row of perverted doodle dashers. They're just spiking up from the ground in front of my building. I can't have this. I'm going to get arrested. I have like a perverted street now. Can you help me or not? Go ahead, please. It's your turn.
What happened?
I hired you guys to do the work. I was having some problems. It was way too hot here. All I wanted was a little shade. I asked the gentleman, can you please plant a row of trees? And they think they're funny, and they planted these things, and they look like large cactuses without the sides, and now I have a perverted garden of doodle dashers in front of my building.
Sir, you called us to cancel your McAfee or what? What reason are you calling us?
We got to talk about McAfee. We got to talk about that too. But right now, I want my money back for the perverted garden that your guys so nicely left me. I can't have this. People walk by my building all the time. It's disgusting. It's like it's a row of perversion, sir. Go ahead, please.
You're not talking about the McAfee, right?
I'm talking to McAfee. You're McAfee, right?
Yes.
Yes, I hired you guys to do the work, and I really thought you would be the best tree planters I could find. And these guys came, and they did a great job of planting the stuff, but when it grew, they didn't tell me it was going to look like a row of perverted doodle dashers.
So you want your refund?
What am I going to do with a row of these perverted doodle dashers that are in front of my building? I need the refund, or come by and chop up these doodle dashers.
I'm not getting what you're trying to tell me, sir.
I know, and we have there's like a breakdown in communication, but there's a row of doodle dashers in front of my apartment. I'm trying to tell you, it's very scary on this street. It's very perverted. I'm nervous. The cops are going to see this row of perversion, and they're going to arrest me again. I don't want to go back to jail, sir.
Okay, we can help you, okay? Hang up the phone. Hang up the phone. My colleagues, they are trying to call you. Hang up the phone, okay?
I really hope you're telling me the truth, sir. I really need these people coming with the axes, and I don't know if you're going to like bring like a big truck or how you're going to get rid of this swamp of perversion that I have to live in front of. I need your help, sir.
Thank you for calling support. This is Steve. How may I help you?
Steve, this is number 3 in a row. You are stupid, like really stupid.
Why are you calling us?
Why are you scamming people?
It's my job.
It's my job to call you.
You're calling us because of you trying to wasting our time, right?
Oh, I do that every day.
You are connected with support. How can I help you?
You're picking up the phone pretending that you want to help people, but you really want to rob them.
I want you to understand, legally and federally, I know what type of time waster you are.
Do you want people to empty their bank account?
Why would you waste my precious time?
We call scammers. And man, they say the dumbest stuff.
Go ahead, please.
Hey, do not call this number again, okay?
Hold on one second. Sorry. Hold on. They can't hear us. I don't know why. Okay, can y'all hear us now? I think they can hear us now. Okay, sorry everyone. This is Johnny from scambait.net. And thank you guys so much for the 3K. Congrats. Really appreciate that. And thank you so much, Raz, for the super chat. Love y'all. Really appreciate you guys. I don't know what happened to the sound. I've been having a lot of issues the last few days with sound. But I think we are good now. We should be good now. Okay. Yeah. So sorry about that. Okay, we are back with Johnny. So sorry, Johnny. And Take is here. Johnny, tell us a little bit about how you got started scam baiting.
Well, I had a couple of personal situations that wound up being really bad. I had 3 of them, just real briefly for 2 of them, but there was one time I was delivering pizza, and I had I was making good money then, but I had an Indian scammer or collections agent, may have been a little of both, but he was following up on my my Best Buy balance, and he wound up call flooding me all day. So
oh my God!
Take a single, yeah. So I mean, he did provide the details of the Best Buy account. So I was not very happy about the tactics that they apparently allowed him to use. So that was one thing. I did wind up paying, I think, what was quite over what Best Buy owed, or I was owing Best Buy, so I really suspected that was a gray area if they did use him for collection purposes. The other experience I ran into was a racing team that wanted me to draft up a proposal, and it was run by a dying ex-Marine, and it was Dodgy City, and they were offering me like all the race memorabilia that I could for that eventually. I mean, they just backpedaled from cash, and it was just that was a real bad
oh my gosh,
diversion from the career. And then the biggest thing was that this lady owned 1,500 domains, and it was unlimited.com, and so she bought Diamonds Unlimited, Cars Unlimited, she bought every country Unlimited, and it just wound up being an utter nightmare because there was just a lot of backpedaling on my pay and things like that, and I basically wound up being stuck over an antique store by myself as these 700 antiques started flooding in. I got the full thing chronicled at anchor.fm/network, but I mean, they had me photographing stuff with like a 1 megapixel camera. They absolutely breached my side of the contract, so sorry about the NDA.
So, oh, that's okay. So can you, sorry, so what exactly happened? So you had someone that bought a bunch of stuff, but then they didn't buy it? Or, sorry, I got confused.
Oh yeah, what happened was they were paying me fairly decently, like $500 a week plus free rent, and then like they got me down to $250, and then they were just really turning into awful people. Like at one point I wound up having to photograph like about maybe 300, maybe 500 antiques with a 1 megapixel camera from like 1997. You could hear the thing grinding, and
oh my god.
So it took 1 minute to have every single photo processed, and it took like a minute to upload it to the computer, and I just had to go back and forth and do that. And I mean, I had to use
wow.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, so I mean, it was just filled with ridiculous stuff like that. At one point they had a vintage Star Islands cookbook. It was from Portsmouth, New Hampshire, the general vicinity. So because this was a rare book, I had to set this thing up like just cracked open like under an inch, and then I had to squint in, and I had to just type things out. Meanwhile, they didn't want the window covered, so there was glare from an old junker just like going in my eyes all the time while I was doing that, and it was hot, and it was just one of the most miserable experiences I've had. So, and they never even sold that ebook once I got it done, so it was just a whole bunch of lunacy, really. And I even, because of the hard water in the bathtub, like the husband threatened to take my head off at 200 yards.
Oh my god.
So bad. Yeah, so I mean, the project finally crumbled, and this was the other big thing, scam related. We had a big auction for this lady who was on oxygen, and her name was Audrey Nelson, and so she trusted these clowns to auction off all of her books for a good profit. So they were barely making anything for individual auctions. So this one guy came up to me and he said, "Hey," he said, I know you guys aren't doing too well at the moment. And he said, "I'll offer you a $1 per book for what's left over." And there were 50,000 books in her barn still, and they were just rare and beautiful. I mean, I was seeing Edward Gorey, which I'm a huge fan of, and I mean, she just had a huge lifetime collection. So I passed on that offer to this lady's husband, and so he said, "Oh, well, we're used to dealing with that kind of people," and they sold her lifetime collection of books for $5. And then this was the kicker. They presented the $5 to her plus the meager proceeds from a couple of other books that they managed to sell at fractions of what she wanted. And so she said, "Where's my money?" And this douchebag was relating it to me, and he was mocking her on an oxygen line.
Oh my God.
I quit right there, and unlimited.com right now, unltd.com, is just a smoldering garbage pile. You can't log in. There are duplicate blog posts for the last ones from like 2019, I think. Fortunately, carsunlimited.com and diamondsunlimited.com are all spun off. So, anyway, just a real nasty, shady experience, and I mean, these people, to top it off, they wound up like getting their house repossessed, and in trying to avoid that, they mortgaged. I mean, they sold their home to a friend for $1, allegedly, and then they still repossessed because that was a BS way to avoid your mortgage. And even the judge said, you know, being in a mortgage does not constitute ownership. And so they came up with like a ranting 500-page deposition or statement or whatever. And so they wanted to have U.S. Marshals escort them back and stuff. And I mean, these were just like people who were just so morally compromised, and they put me in a bad situation too. I mean, I got stranded not having a car for several months anyway.
Oh my goodness.
And I just had to deal with them as they slowly went crazy and started flooding the apartment that they had given me to use with, you know, one antique for every website. And I mean, she was just going out buying bric-a-brac instead of focusing on the website. I was like, rest in peace. I was out of there. So.
Wow. So from there, that inspired you to start your own website?
Just to start messing with scammers and just deal with that type of person. I came up with my ebook, and then I turned that into a podcast just to get the word out about how awful those people were. And I mean, I didn't use the website, but I mean, I just tried to emphasize that there are people out there that will just take your good intentions and just absolutely trash them. And in this case, dealing, you know, these are the devils you know. And then I started working with the devils you don't know, just random scammers, because I would get checks for $2,300 for allegedly starting a painting job and stuff like that. And so I just I started getting sick of it, and I started scambait.net. And my buddy on the opposite side of the U.S., off skew, was he was a long-term scam baiter, and he had a lot more technical expertise shutting down bank accounts and so on.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, so we were kind of like an odd couple of sorts, because I was just trying to delay scammers and slow them down and just discourage and demoralize them. And he would just go in for the kill and just nuke their bank accounts. So I finally got my first website. It was a shite website, but I got that shut down yesterday for the first time. Namecheap.com is just fantastic.
Namecheap.com?
In responding to any abuses of their stuff. So thank you, Namecheap.
Oh yeah, that's great. So do you spend a lot of time like looking for scam websites? Because I see those a lot on the BBB.
Oh yeah, I actually have just wound up checking my AOL inbox, and Offskew sends me a few it's kind of a combination of that and Twitter right now, and just any other random platforms I'm on. I end up picking up one or two scammers. Facebook and Instagram have fake versions of my friends still popping up, so I just give them what for. And I've heard TikTok is absolutely crusty with scammers, so I might be going on there soon.
Yeah, that would be good, because,
On your website, I noticed you do a lot with Nigerian scammers. It seems like you're posting text threads, and you're kind of exposing exactly, you kind of call out what they're going to say next, and you kind of have like a blueprint for how not to get scammed. So I think your website is definitely at the forefront. I hope everyone goes and checks out your website and kind of looks at some of these conversations, and it's kind of cool how you have it broken down. And I was on your YouTube channel quite a bit, and it looks like you've had a channel for a while, and you didn't post a lot, and obviously life happens, but do you plan on growing your YouTube channel as well?
I do, yeah. I wound up losing my wife to medical malpractice last year, so I just haven't touched anything web-wise. I've got a music news website that I've been meaning to get to, but yeah, I was hoping to have scambait.net updated before I spoke to you guys, but yeah, the YouTube channel is where we posted last. I am working on a little bit of stick nodes animation with Herbie Simplex Jr. I have a tendency to go down rabbit holes when it comes to animating stuff, but there is a really funny Herbie Simplex Jr. Video that was up where the title says he knocked a scammer off his bike. So
Yep. Yeah. And your animation is good, man. It's and I saw a couple comments from Scammer's House, who we're big friends with, who's always been nice to us when we were small time, and we still are actually. But Scammer House is always a big supporter of us, so wanted to give him a little shout out. He's back, and I noticed he complimented you on your anime, and for that guy to say, you know, your anime's killer, I thought was a pretty nice compliment.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Oh yeah, thank you. So yeah, I'm working on trying to get some more time. I have just been really disrupted personally. I'm living up on a mountaintop artist retreat right now. I do not have a car, but I finally found some new work, and my new employer's trying to help me get a car. So it's not really dire. He was talking about helping me make rent and stuff, but it really has been really terrible. And I have to admit that, you know, that there's kind of like a penny per thousand sort of a revenue once you actually get to that point on certain media platforms. So I've just had to withdraw a little bit and just really focus on making the bucks day to day. I do have a Patreon that I want to work on, and finally I'm actually feeling well enough to get some web development going on. So I do want to thank any scambait.net visitors. I did get things organized by poster, so there is that. The YouTube channel does have some really funny Herbie Simplex Jr. stuff, and my very first video just has me going off the top of my head. Back in 2016, I worked with a boss who also wound up just razzing scammers with me. So that was another part of how I got to do what I do on a regular basis. So.
Okay.
I think I saw the one where you were asking the tech support female scammer if she was into scammer porn, and you know, instantly that's right up my alley. I said, okay, I'll sub to this channel. So, definitely some funny, bizarre stuff, which is right up my alley as a fan. And hopefully you will post more. I know you've been through a rough time, and I think it's the perfect opportunity to say, no matter what we go through in our lives, it doesn't make it okay to make other people's lives more miserable, and that's what these scammers do.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy that we found you, and you mess with scammers, whether it's through text messages and you're reporting stuff, and on your website you have how to report scams, which is great. So we really want to see a lot more of you.
Yep.
And hopefully
Thank
we
you
will.
so much.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll get some updates going on about our YouTube and website on our Twitter account. There is an absolutely lovely musician named Leandril, and we temporarily, as a wedding gift, put her a video to one of her most amazing videos up in our Twitter profile. So as soon as we get 1,000 views for her, we'll be putting a link back to our YouTube channel anyway. But you can just go to bit.ly/thescambaiters, and I believe that'll take you right to the YouTube channel. In the meantime, just wanted to say hi to Leandril too, and thank a really awesome musician. So.
Yeah, awesome. Well, we are a lover of music here on the Morning Scam Show.
Oh, good.
Now, are you from New York? Are you from the East Coast?
Yeah, I was originally from Maine, and I wound up getting married and living in New Hampshire for a while. I'm still in New Hampshire, about 22 miles north, and again, it's just an artist's retreat and a chicken up here. So I'm really hoping I can get back to civilization.
I thought I detected an accent that was like New Englandy, or like I'm from New York, and I have a lot of friends from the Boston area, and I was in Massachusetts for a while. So I was kind of like, okay, I think they're pretty close. So that makes sense. They're in Maine, New Hampshire area. Cool.
Well, cool. Yeah, it's funny. The only license template that we got is from New York, actually. So we got some really crazy fake IDs that we post on our Twitter. We got like Guinea My Arm Back. He's a taxi driver.
Yeah, we don't care what you do here. You can smoke a joint. Well, it's legal now anyway. I was gonna say, come do whatever you want on the street. Get IDs. New York welcomes everything.
Yeah, that's
All right,
true.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, so do you spend any time making phone calls to the phone type of scammers, or are you mostly just doing online type of scams?
I do wind up didn't mean to shout there, but I do wind up making some calls. But I have to admit, in the light of recent personal events and just the fact that these people are just complete fools sometimes, I have a short fuse when I'm on there. I find that texting actually draws them out a little bit more, and I also have some technical issues too. I just need to charge up my old phone instead of my iPad. I had something really hilarious a while ago where I called a tech support, or actually it was one of those invoice scammers that sends you a huge amount of money owed for QuickBooks, or not QuickBooks, but rather for a MacBook Pro or whatever they're called lately, and so I ended up calling back, and I read back a really nasty name as an account ID number, or a transaction ID. So they read that. So they were all okay, yep. So you owe. And I said, wait a minute, can you just read the ID, the transaction ID back? And they did. They got so mad. But yeah, I'm hoping I can record some more calls. I'd really like to do some stuff like I think it was foulmouth.tv or something like that. But they have just a fantastic series of scam beats going on. But yeah, I do it by text, so that way I can just have something good for the website, and that way I can voice things a little bit as well, if it's good enough that I can turn it into something funny. I've probably gotten up to about maybe 3,000, maybe about 3,200 photos right now. Most of those screenshots of emails and conversations. So I'm hoping to slowly and deliberately turn some of those really good ones into something funny.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
It's so important for people to see the scam, the text threads, the emails, because I mean, as much as we would never fall for it, and we're like, they are so stupid, these scammers. Their English is broken, and they're here telling you that you need to pay, a $200 gift card or wire them money through MoneyGram or Western Union to pay for something. People do fall for it. So I think the more awareness, the more exposure we get of these scams, the better off everyone is. And it's like we might just delete an email and say, okay, that's so stupid. Who's going to fall for that? Every day people fall for it, whether it's, tech support scams from one country or from a different country. It's just all over the place. So the more I think Pleasant Green was on, and I mean, on his channel, he'll tell you the best way we're going to stop this nonsense is to spread awareness. And I mean, that's what you do every time you post a conversation. And if you can make it funny and it's good animated, it's more entertainment, great. But it's just so great that more people are spreading awareness.
Absolutely.
Good. And the other thing is too that when I text a scammer, they seem to understand more, and I think I probably write just a tad better than I speak, and so that way I have when I text, I have 1 to 2 seconds more to really craft something that will knock them right in whatever consciousness that they got. So they just, I mean, sometimes, when you're talking spur of the moment and they're trying to interrupt you, you don't get as much momentum as you can. So this way, what I do is I just really sock them in the chops with a text that they can understand and read, and instead of sometimes misunderstanding what I'm saying through a spoken word. So yeah, I found it registers a little bit more with them anyway. Plus, I get to send some animations as well through a text. So yeah, it's something I should probably work on instead of texting first and voicing it later, but I really do have some funny stuff that I will be working on anyway, so.
Awesome.
Well, we look forward to that for sure. That sounds great. So what's your...
Raz posted an update. I think you have at least 11 or 12 new subs to your YouTube channel. So hopefully everybody can check out everything you're doing and wait for more, right? I mean, you are going to get back into it eventually.
Yeah, I will. It's something actually that my wife really got a big chuckle out of. Herbie Simplex Jr. Is our star player. I wound up taking a picture of a real life killer, and he was just all decked out with face tattoos, and his style of engaging scammers is just really berating them and just knocking them down. But we haven't gotten any kind of real responses from Donald K. Terror's contacts. So Herbie Simplex Jr. is just this wacky, adorable, somewhat distracted kid, and scammers just think that, he's an easy target. He understands what it's like to send game cards and all this stuff. But we actually had one scammer make a credit card out for Herbie, a real life plastic one that said Herbie Simplex Jr. And of course it was just named after Herpes Simplex 2. And none of the scammers seem to catch that until it's too late. So
yeah, they probably didn't know what you were talking about. But still, that's funny.
Yep. Thank you. So yeah, it's been awesome connecting with you guys, because I mean, we've been just doing this as lone wolves. I mean, again, pretty much for our own entertainment for a while, and we're starting to realize that we're getting such a great response. So one thing that we will probably need to do is get our Patreon finished. We did see that they like merchandise, and also mentioning them in a scam bait too. So we look forward to connecting with some more fans soon. Just have a weekend coming up, so no excuses besides playing Cyrillin, which is a pretty weak one. So
yeah.
Just curious about your website name. It's such an awesome name. I would think a lot of people would just want that name. Have you had this for a bunch of years?
Yeah, actually, I think I bought it maybe around 2016 or 17 because my
So about 6 years ago. Okay.
My old boss he got sick around 2016, and then he just wound up turning into an artist, and he actually made one of the most hilarious scam baiting videos or scam baiting calls that I've ever done, and the animation on it was fantastic. But he withdrew from scam baiting. But yeah, he encouraged me to get scambait.net at that point. So I've had for about
I would think a lot of
6 years
people
now.
would want that, and they're like, now you're the guy who's got it. So you're probably in high demand. It's just a good name for a channel. I mean, or for a website. And I would just think it would be so common that a lot of people would want it, and you have it. So hold on to it. Hold out. Maybe you'll make $1 million one day.
Yeah, maybe somebody will buy you the domain from you.
Right. Morning,
and
Maya.
allegedly, it's worth like $1,300 right now. So I think it'll be worth more if I get some if I get some scams prevented and put some money back in otherwise potential victims' pockets. So that'll be the value of the website to me.
That's a nice thought. A very nice thought. And your website is very organized for not putting a ton of time all the time into it. It's easy to navigate. It's professional. I found everything I wanted to find. I mean, and you got your point across. And reading some of those text threads with some of the scammers in Nigeria and calling them out in text, I thought was brilliant. There needs to be a lot more people that kind of see that. So I really hope everyone goes to scambait.net and at least looks through all the different little folders that you have. It's easy to navigate. Trust me, if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for the encouragement, sir. So I'm always glad to hear about you guys too, and how you got your start, and it's certainly been an inspiration speaking with you both too, and hearing some of your prior broadcasts too.
Oh, well, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Should we try your partner? Is he busy?
Yeah, let me check for any text from him. He seems to be out working. He had a rare camera shoot, so
totally understandable.
I just sent him a hey, but yeah, he's fascinating. He worked in the California satellite tech and entertainment industry for a long time.
That's
he
awesome.
Ended up shooting for a couple of the biggest directors in California, and he just is a highly decorated person in general. He was a medic and EMT, and just he's helped me just get a general 360 kind of awareness of scammers and what they do. So would you like me to try and give him a call real quick, or?
I can try him. If I just don't want to bother him if he's working, but I can try to call him here and see if we can talk to him. Should I?
Usually answers pretty well regardless.
Let me try him.
Yeah. And where's he based out of?
The text now subscriber you were trying.
No, I just need to remember now that this is his number and not to report it. I'll just have to mark this one as like friend, not foe. Don't report. That would be my luck, as I would report it because I forgot that it wasn't a scammer.
Right. I was just thinking that.
Which we all use text now numbers, so it's common in the scam bait world.
Yeah,
let
I don't
me,
know who else
go
uses
ahead
text now. I mean, I never
um,
heard of it until I started with the scam baiting thing. My experience
Yeah.
is it's either a scam baiter or a scammer has text now. I'm yet to meet anyone else with a text now. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I just don't meet people that have text now.
Yep, it's I mean mine is it's 4842 scam bait, so yeah, it's
Oh, so
pretty
you
easy.
have the phone number down.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That number all the time, and they can't figure out what it stands for. It just looks very innocuous. So. But yeah, I just texted his main number to you, so hopefully he should be able to respond. I haven't heard from him all day yesterday, which is really rare. So, but I can talk about him and the things he does if need be.
Oh yeah, sure. And he's just one of your friends from real life?
Well, yeah, he wound up just following me on Twitter. He's become a really good friend. He spoke with me and my wife a lot while she was alive, and so yeah, he just sends me a lot of scam emails every day when I wind up running a little bit low. He works with 419 Eater, so he's pretty much decorated in everything he does. But yeah, he has a couple of main characters that he uses. Sister, let's see, Alla, what was it? Sister, let's see, just my 15 minutes kicking in here. It was Sister Alla, her clothes off, for this nun that he had, and then there's Anita Bath. We wound up taking a picture of a really frazzled looking lady. And so that was Anita Bath, and then he's got Gator McCluskey and a couple of other 1980s inspired characters. But yeah, he's really getting a kick out of Herbie, and he's just absolutely rolling with Donnie, because Donnie was actually, when Donnie does his scam baiting, I mean, it's really scorched earth. It just basically tells the scammer, what kind of idiot are you to be doing this? But the thing is that when you see him with his face tattoos and everything, he also demands the money be picked up in an armored car. So he winds up putting all these scammers into conniptions, and he's like, yeah, we'll be over there in 5 hours with my crew and all this stuff. Like at one. So then they start trying to backpedal and stuff, and at one point I was razzing him as a scammer, as a gang leader associated with Donnie, and so he let's see, I can actually pull up some texts and read them if I could have a second.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, thanks. So yeah, basically what we did was we wound up having a scammer speak with the alleged gang leader, and it was so stupid because, I mean, this guy was like at Ice Cube, Ice-T levels of hostility. And, he was saying, yeah, we'll be down to pick up that stuff now. And so the scammer is still going ahead, and trying to collect $200 from this guy that is ready to burn his house down and take all of his money out.
Wow.
So, let's see.
And while you do that,
Yeah,
thank you. Thanks so much, Stephanie, for renewing your membership. Appreciate that.
Yeah, big thanks. Let's see. CJ Scams is just awesome, isn't she?
No. But thank you.
I keep telling her, do not go with the facial tattoos. She's constantly texting me pictures. What do you think of this tattoo for the left side of my face? What about the neck? And I'm like, just keep your face the way it is. Everyone loves it. So, who knows? She might appear on camera with a face full of tattoos herself.
I have have too many.
boy.
I have too many weight issues for that. Like my face gets fat, then I lose weight and it gets thinner. So the tattoo would get would get all messed up.
Coming on, hopefully, we're going to talk about facial tattoos one day when Mike Tyson never gets back to us. But yeah, it's a thing. It's popular. So whatever you do, CJ, we're going to love you just the same.
Oh, y'all are too sweet.
And maybe you'll get TAGOW media scam pranks across your forehead. Who knows what you're going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see. Pardon me, I gotta shut the door. I gotta change.
Oh, sure. Many people have proposed to me, Aussie. Sorry, go ahead.
So yeah, oh, thank you. So yeah, actually, I just have some. I mean, to keep the continuity going a little bit, I do have a couple of Herbie Simplex Jr. Emails if you'd like to just share with the audience his frenetic kind of activity. Anyway.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't. Okay. Yeah, it'll take me a little bit to try to get it on screen though. If you want to read it.
Oh yeah. Actually, I would just be reading it anyway. So, let's see.
That's kind of why I haven't done a lot of email ones. I don't really know how to make a video. I don't really know how to make a video out of like emails. It's really hard. You know what I mean? I mean, that's not why I don't bait them. Sometimes I bait them, but that's why I don't push it on my channel, is because I don't really know how to make a video out of it. You know? It's very difficult to like explain to an audience emails.
Yeah, and the thing that I found to make a good video with emails is to not show the chain of stuff. Just show every response at a time. Just make it fill the screen as you can, and then just kind of put in some extra Pixabay pictures in between. So anyway, yeah, that's it's just good to kind of keep an eye on the flow of the speech as you read it. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much it. If you can just go ahead and get a visual gag in, right at the high points of every email, that just breaks up the monotony of an email video anyway. So
yeah, for sure, it's definitely hard to do, but Dan Gleeballs is a great one. He's put some email stuff up before and made it entertaining, so I guess it's just all about editing. But
yeah, absolutely. So yeah, with Herbie, he winds up just sending out like all kinds of one-shots anyway, so that's part of the appeal of making his videos. It's not a really involved series of transactions that he does anyway. Like there's somebody that sent an email from Armenia with no R, and so Herbie's big thing is to mispronounce or completely missay somebody's name. So at one point he sent an email to a guy named Mr. Castoni or something, so he responded, "Hi, Mr. Castrati. Did you know there's no such country as Armenia? Your equally non-existent pal, Herbie Simplex Jr."
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, you didn't. Thank you. You didn't actually know the history of where Herbie came from, do you?
No.
All he is just a Pixabay picture. There is a gentleman out there with some ebooks on religion and spirituality, Mr. Doug Samowski. I haven't seen him online anywhere. I do want to thank him so much for giving up his picture to the world of Herbie. So it was a 1980s picture of a kid with glasses, and they were kind of like almost brownish lenses, and he just had this really goofy smile, and he had a white sweater with green and red on there, kind of like a Christmassy kind of thing, and he just has this really mischievous sort of a vibe to him. So I looked at that picture and I was like, yeah, I think a scammer would mess with this guy instead of like, you know, some guy that still has all of his faculties about him. There's just something where you can kind of see Herbie playing, you know, Nintendo in between conversations and stuff.
Yeah.
So the scam bait that we do have that's coming up with Herbie is actually of a gentleman who wanted a Google Play card, and so Herbie's dad winds up holding the card up like about 6 feet high, so Herbie can't reach it. And he just asks first. He asks this man if he has yams in his doot doot doot. So Herbie goes. Hey, mister, do you have yams in your doot doot doot? And then, so the guy like keeps dodging and stuff, and so we keep explaining that Herbie's dad, like every time the guy gets back, it's like 10 hours later. So Herbie explains that his dad, Herbie Simplex Sr., is still holding this card up high, and he's like waiting for a response, and then finally, like both he and Herbie start slouching to the floor, like Herbie Sr.'s propped up on a couch and stuff, still holding out the card, and like Herbie Jr. is sprawled out on the floor, like dehydrating, and they're all just waiting for him to say if he has yams in his doot doot doot.
That's that's an amazing storyline. You should make like a cartoon. That sounds like a great cartoon.
Thank you. The cartoon is underway, so yeah,
awesome.
We're super excited because we actually have a Herbie Simplex Jr. character created. So it took a long time to get all those little white and green and red decorations on his sweater down, but we got him made up, and we've got pretty much him looking like the spirit of the original Herbie photo. So
that sounds awesome.
We're really excited. Thank you. Yeah. So. That is underway. We got the guy asking for a cuckoo play card, so we went to sticknodes.com and we downloaded the most awesome 2D cuckoo we've ever seen. There's such a huge creativity base over at Sticknodes. I mean, if any scam baiters want to animate their stuff and just download a lot of assets and just go to town with it, buildings. People, whatever. I mean, I would go to sticknodes.com and just, you don't even need to buy any kind of thing. I mean, it'll show a watermark, I think, and like maybe you can screen capture it to get around it. But very much worth the couple of bucks for the pro version. It's one of the best apps I got to help me with scam baiting. So, Herbie is underway. The thing is with Sticknodes that every single little tiny thing that you see on somebody has to be a little segment. So Herbie's sweater was just one of the crazy things.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so the other Herbie thing that I'm really proud of, if I can discuss it.
Sure.
We had this scam going on where there was an older man who was trying to pass himself off as a girl and get Herbie to do things. And so Herbie wound up taking his tricycle down to Walmart in the middle of downtown New York. And I'm not quite sure if that's really feasible, but so anyway, he was in the store and about to buy a card, and finally, Herbie showed a stock photo of an aisle with greeting cards and stuff, and so the scammer was so dumb that he actually believed it when I told him that Herbie was speaking to the girl at the card display. So he winds up like completely losing his beans. He's like, "Aren't you interfering in the privacy of a young man?" And it's like,
That sounds great. Well, everyone
So
needs
he
to. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, it's okay. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say. Well, everyone definitely needs to. These are a lot of creative storylines, so everyone definitely needs to check out your YouTube page and your website. Sorry, I can't think. And your website, and so that they can. Do you post a lot of these stories there on your website, or these storylines or baits or?
Yeah. So we'll be working on some more videos.
Awesome.
I do have some. Yeah, this mountain retreat where I am has some iffy electricity issues. Like I can't use the computer during laundry time, for example. But you guys have inspired me enough. I'm gonna pull an all-nighter tonight, I think, and I'm gonna go ahead and try and push that animation through. Anyway, it's started. I think it's just gonna be screenshots for the meantime. But there is one big thing that I was hoping people could just keep tabs on. That would be our Patreon page.
Patreon, okay.
Still, I believe, patreon.com/thescambaiters. We're trying to add some rewards that we can do for people, and just some general thank you and appreciation rewards at a lower level. But yeah, it's I think it's starting to look to be at the point where we can really take this thing full time if we can just get a tiny bit of support. So that's the one thing that's been holding us back. I've just been having a real tough time up here without a car. So
I can understand.
Really thank you.
It's going to make the gold at the end of the rainbow that much better. And you just got 16 more subs. Raz just posted an update in our chat.
Yeah.
So 16 subs within 35-40 minutes is
super
great.
good. Yeah.
So, not that we want to make people do all-nighters, but we're definitely hungry for more stuff, and you have some great stories. So please don't go away. Your message of awareness is great, and you make a huge difference.
Yep. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. It's been super awesome talking to you, and we'll have you again back on with your next time. We'll make sure we plan it better. I plan it better with your friend, so we can have him on too. So we definitely look forward to talking to you again, and I'll be checking the website more frequently for updates and content and stuff.
Thanks a million, CJ. And what was your name, sir?
TAGOW Media.
Very nice to meet you. And thanks so much, folks. Have a great day, and thanks so much to CJ's fans for making such an awesome show possible. Anyway, take care.
Yep, and Take's fans.
Thanks, CJ.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Well, that was fun. Thank you again for scambait.net coming up. And let's see if we can get some scammers on the phone. I had one calling me already today, so let's see if we can get him on. Plus, I have one yesterday. Take that called me an MFer, so I was going to get you to talk to him.
Great.
The TextNow subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
Hi, we got the gift card, so please give us a call back. Thank you so much. See if we can get him to call us back there. Okay, here's the one that called me this morning, so I know he's up. Let's try that one.
state your name after tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Mary?
Yes, hello?
On.
Hello? Yes, can you just be in front of the computer so that we can resolve the case right now?
I'm just on the phone with you. What do you want me to do?
Sorry?
You want to
you
talk
need to
about
be in front of the
sorries?
computer.
I'm just calling you. I just
You need
woke
to be in
up.
front of-
There's a goddamn lion in my living room who's watching reruns of My Three Sons, and now you want me to go in front of the computer. I gotta pass the lion and go to the computer. Is that what you want?
Where are you right now?
I'm in the other room, and the computer's in the bedroom, but there's somebody put a big animal, like it's barricading. I live in like a 2-room apartment, sir, and the computer's having problems, and then it's in the other room. How am I gonna get through this little walkway when there's a lion there? He stripped his teeth at me. I think he bites, sir. Can you help me?
Are you crazy?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I don't scam people, but I'm crazy. People tell me I'm crazy. तुम्हारा असली नाम क्या है, चूतिया?
चूतिया?
I'll call you back. You can hang up on me. आप मुझे block नहीं कर सकते, चूतिया.
Excuse me?
मुझे माफ करो.
No, I won't
कैसे
pay
है,
you.
चूतिया? Oh,
No,
I
I won't
forgot.
pay you.
You
That's what
speak
I'm telling
English
you.
as a first language, right? You don't know what I'm talking about. Even on my worst day, my Hindi is better than your English. Where are you from?
No, not at all. Not at all.
What's not at all? You're not a good person, not at all? I didn't ask you that. We'll get into that. If you want to talk, let's talk. Why are you scamming people like this?
You are not a good person, right?
I don't understand you. Is there
Where are
anyone
you
there that
from?
speaks English? Can I have a conversation with somebody?
No.
I really want to have a conversation today.
No, first of all, you don't know how to speak English. Are you from Pakistan?
Oh, Pakistan's a beautiful
Where are you
country,
from?
right? You love Pakistan.
Yeah.
Like you wish
No,
I was
you
from
are from
Pakistan.
there,
I'm
I
so
guess.
sorry.
That
I'm
is
not
why
Gandu,
you don't know how to
Chuthia.
speak
There's
English.
no picnic in our future. Just talk to me for a second, Chuthia. Why would you think it's okay because you're poor that it's okay to make other people poor? Let's talk about that for a second. Go ahead, please. It's your turn.
Correct your English.
Don't worry about my English.
Correct. No, correct your English and then speak to me.
I think you understand me. You're poor.
No, I won't.
So you think it's okay to make other people poor? You're a fucking loser.
Told you that
Understand
I'm
my English?
poor. Who the
क्या आप
fuck told
अंग्रेजी
you? I
बोलते
can
हैं?
buy you right
कृपया?
now. I can buy you right now.
You can't buy anything. You can't even buy the rickshaw ride to the airport to get to America. I'll tell you exactly what street I'm on. You're not coming here, Chuthia.
I am
You're a little
already in
phone
America.
gangster.
I'm already
You hide
in
behind the
America.
phone and
You are
swindle
already-
people out of their money,
Already
causing
in
them to
America.
kill
I'm
themselves.
already in America.
You got a lot of
you
bad
asshole.
karma coming, man. You should come here and thank me, actually. For this minute that we've been on the phone, you're not scamming anybody. I'm saving you a ton of bad karma.
I have
Go
a
ahead,
lot
please.
of people over here. So don't worry about it.
You have what
okay?
over there?
You'll be fucked anyhow, okay?
I don't want to know about your sex life. I mean, come on. This is a family show. You're going to sit here and talk about your relationships with goats? Come on. Let's keep it clean. Why do you scam people? Do you ever feel bad?
Do you ever feel bad you're wasting time? And you are an asshole?
No. No. When I'm wasting your time, I do not feel bad.
You are an
You're
ass to your
deflecting
family,
the
I
question,
guess,
sir. You're deflecting. Do you know what that word means? You're deflecting.
You will
Answer the
make me
question.
understand what that means.
Do you ever feel bad about hurting innocent people the way that you do?
I haven't heard anyone, so why would I feel bad? And in the meantime, you should feel bad.
You asked me if
because
I
you
was
are
in front of my
doing this.
computer.
I'm
Why
not
would you
doing
ask me if
that,
I was in
okay?
front of my computer?
Because we are supposed to give your money back. That is why. Just be on the computer.
Right, and you don't think that's hurting people? You don't look at that as hurting people, hooking up to their computer and giving them a false refund? You know goddamn well I don't have an account with you. Are you in front of your computer? You know how stupid you sound? I'm embarrassed for you. You are so stupid. Like really stupid. Like you would fall asleep in a grocery store and starve to death.
So that you have some food.
I'm sorry?
I'm distributing money to you poor people so that you can have some food, okay?
Oh, you're a saint, right? Sitting there robbing innocent people from their money. You're the good scammer. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for bothering you. I'm so sorry for wasting your time.
I'm the one who is providing money, alright? I'm the one, by my money, you guys are getting food, okay?
You don't even make sense, Gandu. Narakutia me apka swagate. I'm going to be talking to you all goddamn day. All goddamn day. Every single time you pick up the phone, you're going to say, is that guy again?
You are a useless person. You are a useless person. You have nothing
Just
to
so
do.
I know who I'm...
You're fucking jobless. You're fucking jobless. You're burdened to this.
No, my job is talking to idiots like you.
Because you have nothing to do. That's the reason.
I probably make more money in one day than you'll make in a year talking to your dumb ass.
How much money do you have? Tell me. How much money do you have? I think not a single penny because you have nothing to do.
Is that what you're concerned with? How much money I have? How much free time I have?
Yeah, you have all free time because you have nothing to do.
Why aren't you concerned with your choices in life and that you're scamming innocent people out of money? There's things for you to do.
Not at all. I'm not
Go find it.
Anyone. No, I'm not scamming anyone. I'm not scamming anyone. Who told you that?
Of course you are. You stop it. You're embarrassing yourself in front of all these people.
No, you are embarrassing yourself because you have a total misconception and you're not letting me make you understand that what I'm doing over here.
Okay, listen, why all these people are watching, tell them what company you work for.
I work for Geek Squad.
Well, we know you're lying because I can put you on the spot right now and say, what kind of health insurance do we provide at Geek Squad?
You want me to send someone to your house? They'll sit over there and make you understand. They're from my company. You want that?
All I want you to do is answer my question, Gandu. What kind of health insurance does Best Buy provide its employees? Geek Squad employees are entitled to those benefits too. You tell me what insurance we provide, I will say, I'm sorry. I will say, bohat shakriya, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. But you can't answer that. We both know you can't.
Raz, thank you so much. That was really amazing. I was trying so hard not to laugh. The whole thing was hilarious. You were hilarious. He was hilarious. I'm going to send you that MP3. You really should put it in one of your videos because it was super funny.
Thanks for saying that. You guys just wouldn't hang up. He's an idiot. Like, why would you argue that long with an idiot like me? He's so stupid.
Why
would you stay on the phone that long?
You said, tell everyone where you work. And you said, I work for the Geek Squad.
Right. As soon as he says that, I'm supposed to say, oh, okay, this isn't a scam. I'm sorry. Let's start over. I'll go in front of my computer and I'll pass the lion. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm definitely sending you that MP3 because that was amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, Ryan said though you have to edit out my giggles, so that might be hard. I was trying real hard to be quiet. In the meantime, that one that I left the message for that said I have the gift cards, he called 3 times. And he's also the one yesterday that called me a mother effer. So, let me call this one back before we go.
Are you talking?
No, you. But he thinks we have gift cards. We can both talk. I'll tell him I have the gift cards and then I'll tell you. Thank you, Stephanie. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I got those Target gift cards from yesterday, but you never called me back.
We never called you back, right?
Yeah, this is Lisa.
Could you help me out with your name, please?
Lisa.
And what would be your last name?
Jones. I think you might have talked to my husband too.
Yes?
Go ahead, please. My husband's on the line. I think you talked to him yesterday.
Okay.
Talk to
Which
me
card
yesterday.
you have got? Which card you have got?
What kind of cards did you want? I mean, I've been talking to a lot of different people.
Sir?
Yes, sir. Are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my wife has the cards. What kind of cards did we buy him, honey?
I just got 5 of the Target cards. Was that the right thing or no?
Yes, that's the right thing.
She's always shopping, and I'm trying to get her to stay out of those stores. I think you sent her to the store, and actually there's a jewelry store right next to it, and there's a watch I want to buy, but I don't know why you sent her to that store. She came home with all kinds of stuff. What am I going to do with 1,000 fig Newtons?
First of all, we need the card numbers over there. Could you help me out with the card numbers?
Please take these cards. They're stressing me out. I do not want her going back to Target. There's Target bags everywhere. I'm a madman when it comes to our house. I like to be clean, and she's got stuff everywhere. You know? Go ahead, please.
Should I get
the card number? What?
I also got some Olive Garden gift cards. I got a couple Olive Garden gift cards. I got a couple Sephora gift cards. I got a couple Amazon gift cards. Because I figured whichever ones we don't give him, we'll give to the kids.
I don't want any more kids. I want you to give this young man the cards, let him do his thing, and that's it. No more shopping for you. No gift cards, no credit cards, no cash, nothing. This is ridiculous that I have to deal with all this nonsense in my apartment. You got animals here, you got birds and parrots and iguanas and lions and tigers. I don't need any of this stuff. Just give this man his numbers and let's go on with our day. You know?
You're just mad because you're just still mad because I spent that $100,000 at Spencer Gifts. I keep telling you to get over that.
Why do you need that many dildos? I really don't. I'm not going to get into our sex life in front of this young man, but you went overboard at Spencer's. Okay, a funny T-shirt that says "I'm with stupid." Okay, I'll wear it. I mean, you got a good sense of humor, and I appreciate you allowing me to wear that shirt when we're in public together. But the dildos,
could you just help?
You didn't need that many.
Stop fighting right now.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry, sir. I mean, we can call you back. I just don't want to call you back. I'd rather handle this right now. My wife is the real culprit. She's a shopping culprit. She's constantly buying stuff, spending my money, and then you send her to that great big store, and you don't know what it's like to wake up and there's like 1,000 fig Newtons, every different type of fig Newton. I don't even like those cookies. I like chocolate. Don't you like chocolate? Like, that's a normal thing. Fig Newtons? What am I going to do with all these fig Newtons?
They're a lot more
healthy.
healthy.
Are you sharing the card numbers right now?
Yeah, sure, I can share them.
To each. I have a dragon named Each. I wonder if he'll eat the fig Newtons.
Fig Newtons are a lot.
Give him the numbers, honey. Give him the numbers. Let this gentleman go on with his day.
He hung up finally. I was just gonna read him some numbers too.
He left?
Yeah. Let me see if I
think it was the dragon. I should have held back on the dragon.
Have a good day, New Moon. That was pretty funny when you said, that's so nice of you to let me wear it.
You ever see those couples? I don't understand why would one allow the other one to wear it.
Yeah, that was clever.
Yeah, that's a divorce waiting to happen. When you see a couple and one of them has "I'm with stupid," that's either a really whipped person, usually it's a guy, or they're headed for divorce.
Yeah. Okay, let me see if he'll let me give him some gift card numbers.
Yeah.
Yes, there. Tell me.
Okay,
Is it please, sir?
041-222-595-391-021. Second one is 041-222-595-391-047.
Next, it's not that bad.
Yeah, next is 041-222-595-391-088. And then the
You should
last
try
one.
one of these, honey. Take a break from reading them, giving them the numbers. Try one of these cookies. They're not that bad.
Okay, I told you they were pretty good. See, aren't they a lot
I don't know if
healthier
you need
than?
1,000 of them. Yeah, go ahead, read the numbers.
But isn't that
I'm sorry, I'm enjoying these cookies. I'm gonna dunk them in my ginger ale.
He hung up again.
So call him back. I'll shut up. Say, my husband. I put a ball gag in his mouth. I can give you the numbers.
Roz, I was trying to say him real fast just so he'd go, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, but he didn't do it.
The Text Now subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
Sir, we keep getting disconnected, but the last card is 049-100-753-233-189. Thanks. Have a great day. In case y'all don't know, those are all, probably real target numbers at some point, but they don't work without the access code. So he either calls back and gets the access code, or he can't do anything with them, and even if he had them, they wouldn't work. But you definitely can't, you definitely can't use them without the access code, so. Well, we got some awesome calls in there. It's already after 10. I just tried to text. Yeah, I just tried to text my Microsoft guy and he didn't respond, so I don't think he's up yet. I think I have another hour before I'll get him, so I think we'll go ahead and say goodbye for now, and then I might restart in an hour when I get him on the phone. But
do it on YouTube, or you're going to do it on Twitch?
I might try YouTube. I was thinking about in the evenings. So what do y'all think? I was thinking about when I stream in the evenings doing it more on YouTube instead of just doing everything on Twitch. But I just don't want to neglect Twitch because they might, if I don't post over there, then they won't tell people. It's kind of hard to balance two platforms, but you know, I'm trying.
Yep.
I try.
Cool, and we'll be back on Tuesday. I'll try to make your evening YouTube, definitely, if you do it. YouTube is easier for me to kind of go into your streams than Twitch, but I can definitely do Twitch. So just text me, let me know where you are so I can show up.
Thank you.
Just to support you. And then I think you said Tuesday, you're definitely talking with Artifice, right? So we'll have Artifice, that's booked?
Yeah, we are, yeah. We're talking with Artifice Tuesday. And and then Harry Horror Show will be next Thursday. So
I love
super
both those
excited.
Guys. Two Twitch guys. So Artifice is cool. Do not miss Tuesday, please.
Yep, for sure. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today on our show. We really appreciate it, and we hope you have a great day, and we will go on with our lunch and our other scam baiting, but hopefully y'all say a prayer for Mr. Take as he hitchhikes. But thank y'all so much, and make sure Take you show some leg. Yeah, make sure you show some leg and you'll be fine. All right.
So we'll try that, and I might have a lion bite. So be careful of the lions, everyone.
Yeah. Y'all have a great day.
Tuesday.
Yep. Love
Later.
y'all. Bye.
Love you.
You're connected with support. How can I help you?
You're picking up the phone pretending that you want to help people, but you really want to rob them.
I want you to understand, legally and federally, I know what type of time waster you are.
Do you want people to empty their bank account?
Why would you waste my precious time?
We call scammers, and man, they say the dumbest stuff.
Go ahead, please.
Hey, do not call this number again.